Hi guys, this is Ibrahim the trader of Gova Trading Academy. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to take profit in two ways. So as a trader, you should be able to choose what type of method you want to be using to take your profits. Now, one of the most simplest thing to do in trading is to take profit, is knowing how to take profits. That is the most simplest thing to do in trading forex, because one of the most difficult part of trading forex is knowing how to analyze the market, knowing when to analyze the market when price is cheap. That is, if price is cheap, knowing how to buy the market when price is cheap, and knowing how to analyze the market and to know when price is expensive to sell. So that is the most difficult part in forex trading, knowing how to analyze what is going to happen in the market. However, one of the most simplest thing to do in trading is knowing how to take profit. That is the most simplest thing. Now, you can take profit as a trader. You can take profit in two ways. The first way is knowing how to take profit when your trade goes into profit of risk reward ratio of 1:3, of at least 1:3. As a trader, you should be able to know how to take profit on 1:3. That is the first method. The second method is that as a trader, you need to know how to take profit when your trade goes into 1:3 profit. You need to know how to do what? You need to know how to set your trade on break even. You need to know how to set your trade on break even. Now, what is break even? Break even is also known as moving your stop loss from your entry points into your profit area, Now, this is what I'm talking about practically. So on this trade, you can see this is where the current market price is on this trade. I believe you can see the current market price. Now, remember, as a trader, as an order flow trader, normally our stop loss is usually here. Normally this is where our stop loss is, which is SL. Normally our entry point is usually here. This is where our entry point is. So entry points can be known as ET. This is our entry point area. This is where we usually enter the market from. Now, as a trader, your take profit should be, if you are a type of trader who wants to know how to take profit on a 1:3 method, then you need to know how to calculate your risk. Your risk is from this area all the way up to this area. That is your what? That is your risk. That is the risk you are taking. Now, using 1:3, it means that you are going to multiply this risk you are taking in three parts, in three places. That is going to be your reward. Now, whatever amount you risk here is going to be 3 times of what you are expecting as a profit. It's going to be 3 times of what you are expecting as your reward, For example, this is what I mean. For example, let us calculate what risk we have. What risk do we have here? So you need to use your cross. You need to use your cross to calculate it. You can see the cross here. Bring the cross to your chart. Put the cross on your entry point. So I'm putting the cross on my proximal line. Drag it all the way up to the distal line. Now you can see, guys, this is what? This is 16 pips. This is 16 pips. Remember, this is 160 points. Look at the circle here. Look at the figure inside the circle. Look at the figure inside this circle. Now let me put it again. From the proximal line, drag it all the way up to the distal line. you can see, what do we have here? You can see we have 160 points. 160 points is what we have. So remember, whenever you want to calculate pips, always throw out the last number away. So how many pips do we have? How many points do we have here? You can see that we have 160 points. Now, if you want to calculate it in pips, you need to throw the last number away. The last number here is 0. So which means that we are left with 16. We are left with 16, which means that we have 16 pips risk. We have a 16 pips risk. 16 pips. We have a 16 pips risk. That is the risk we are taking on this trade. That is the risk on this trade. It means that from this trade, on this trade, it means that on this trade, from this area all the way up to this area is a 16 pips risk. It is a 16 pips risk. So now we need to multiply 16 by 3. We need to multiply 16 by 3 to know what our reward is going to be. To know what the reward is going to be. Okay, you need to multiply 16 by 3 to know what the reward is going to be. So what is going to be the answer? The answer is going to be 16 times 3. Use your calculator. If you use your calculator, you should be able to see that 16 times 3 is what? Is 48. Is 48. So it means that the risk you are taking here, this is a 16 pips risk. From here to here is a 16 pips risk. You need a reward from this area to this area. You need a reward of 48. You need a 48 pips reward. You need a 48 pips. You need a 48 pips reward. You need a 48 pips reward. Now this is what I'm talking about. Let us look at it together. Looking at it, you should be able to see that you need a 48 pips reward. Let me write it again. Now let us calculate again. You can see in the first area here, we calculated from the proximal line all the way up to the distal line, which gave us 16 pips. So now we are going to calculate 48 pips because our risk here is 16 pips. So if we are going to be taking a 1:3 trade, if we are going to be taking profits using 1:3, it means that the risk we are taking multiplied by 3. So multiplying it by 3, that is what gave us 48. So now where is 48 going to be as our take profit on the market chart? It means that, again, from your entry point, which is ET, from your entry point, you know, this is the spelling for entry point. Entry point. That's why you can also call the entry point as ET. EP rather, EP, entry point. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is going to be EP, not ET. This is going to be EP. Okay. Entry point, and we have our SL here. Okay. Now it means that, now what is the meaning of SL? Some of you might still ask this simple question. Stop loss is equals to what? SL. Stop loss means SL. Okay. Stop loss means the risk you are taking whenever market price come back into that stop loss, you are no longer willing to take any risk other than that area. Okay, that is what it means. So if market price come into that area, whatever risk you risked, it is not going to go beyond what you are willing to risk. So market price is going to close your trade in a small loss on whatever amount you were risking. Okay, so now let us calculate. Going back to the main point, the main point here is The risk here is a 16 pips risk. So 16 times 3, that is 48 pips. Now let us calculate 48 pips as a reward. Let's just calculate it, 48 pips. So from the entry point, drag it down all the way down till you can calculate 48. So this is 36, this is 39, this is... So this is where 48 is. This is where 48 is. Now, what is the market price on the 48? You can see we have 480 points. The last number is 0, so we are throwing the last number away. We are throwing the last number away. Again, let me use the arrow to show you where the market price is. The market price for the 48 pips, let us look at it again. You can see, look at where my arrow is pointing at. Look at where the green arrow is pointing at. You can see this is 48 pips. Now, what is the market price for that 48 pips? The market price for the 48 pips is 0.87849. The market price for your 48 take profit area is 0.87849. That is the take profit for 1:3. That is take profit for 1:3. Okay. Again, let me see what the take profit is again. Now, whenever you calculate the take profit, always make sure you write it down. You write the figure down somewhere. Now, the price for the 48 pips is 0.87849. So the price for the 48 pips is 0.87849. That is the price for our 48 pips. Now, let me put this on the chart. 87849. Now, so this area is the price for the 48 pips. This is the price for the 48 pips here. It means that from this entry point here all the way down to this area, this is what? This is 1:3. This is 1:3. This is a 1:3 area, which means that your take profit, which is also known as TP, your take profit, also known as TP, your take profit is 0.87849. That is your take profit area. That is your take profit area. It means that if you are a trader who happens to like taking profit on 1:3 permanently, that is how to do it. Now, what if you are a trader who wants to have a trade of 1:3 or more than 1:3? If you are a trader who wants to have more rewards, then more rewards that is beyond 1:3, then this is how to do it. If you are a trader who happens to do what? Who happens to want more than 1:3, if you want more than 1:3, then this is how to do it. Remember, our risk is what? Our risk is 16 pips. Remember, our risk is 16 pips risk. Now, you happen to open 2 trades. If you are a type of trader who wants to have a trade of 1:3, then you should... This is it. Now, if you are a trader who wants to trade trades on 1:3 permanently, your take profit is on 1:3 permanently, then you can take your profit on 1:3 on a single trade, Now, what if you are a trader who wants to have a trade that goes beyond 1:3? Then this is how to do it. You need to open about 2 positions. So let's say, for example, your first position, you should close your trade on 1:3 on your first position. Now, on the second position, you should move your stop loss. This is a sell trade. So in this situation, in a sell trade, move your stop loss below your entry point. Move your stop loss below your entry point. So now, moving your stop loss below your entry point depends on whatever level you want to set it on. Some traders might choose to set their take profit, their break-even trade. As a trader, you might, after moving your stop loss to your entry point here, you can see this is the 1:3. Market price closed on 1:3 here on your first trade. Your first trade was closed here on 1:3. So it means that you only have one position running right now. You only have one single position running in profit. Because the other position, because previously you have two positions in profit. But the first position was closed. The first position was what? It was closed on 1:3. The first position was closed on 1:3. It means you have one single trade moving right now. So the other trade that is currently running, you need to move your stop loss. Remember, previously, your stop loss was in this area previously. So you need to move it. You need to move it down because remember, you entered your trade from here. This is where you entered your trade from. You entered your trade from here. So you need to move your stop loss. Remember, this is where your stop loss is previously. So you need to move it down. You need to move your stop loss down by putting your stop loss below your entry. This was your entry before. So you need to put your stop loss below it. So your stop loss is now in this area now. Your stop loss is now back into this area. Now it means that market price is currently around here. Now it also means that even if market price happens to come back into the zone again, your trade is going to hit stop loss here. However, you are still going to be in profit. Because market went into profit from here to here. So at least this margin is, you are still in profit from this area to this area. You are still in profit around here. So that is why it means that you've already secured your entry point. By moving your stop loss into what we call the break even. This is what we call break even now. Break even. Okay. This is what we call break even, or sometimes you might see me mentioning about BE. So the short form for break even is BE. By moving your stop loss below your entry point in a sell trade, if it is a buy trade, you need to move your stop loss above your entry point in a buy trade. So it depends on the kind of trade you took. Okay. So my point here is, you can see moving your stop loss below your entry point or above your entry point, it all depends on you as a trader. So just make sure, what you just need to do is make sure that moving your stop loss below your entry point is not too close. If your stop loss is going to be here, make sure that the market price is a little bit far away from your stop loss. Let's say, for example, this is where the current price is. If the current market price is here, then you can move your stop loss around this area. You can move your stop loss into this area here. Just make sure that which is a good situation. Your stop loss can be here, it is good. Your stop loss can be here, it is also good. Your stop loss can be here, it is also good. Okay, just make sure that your stop loss, if you move your stop loss to this area now, if you move your stop loss here, it is not good because it is too close. The stop loss is too close to what? It is too close to the entry price. It is too close to the current market price. So don't put your stop loss very close to the entry price. It is very wrong. It is very wrong. Make sure that your stop loss is far away from your entry point. Now, this is where the trade was. Market price was in profit around here, where you take your 1:3 profit. Now, you should wait for market price to go beyond that area again. Let's say market price is now back into this area. Current market price is now on this level here. Now, if market price is on this level, previously your stop loss was around here previously. Then you need to move your stop loss again, move your stop loss a little bit down again into this area here, into this area here. Move your stop loss below again. So if market happens to go down again here, if market happens to go down again, then your stop loss was here before. So move it again, move it a little bit down again from here. So you need to know how to move it gradually. The more price goes into your favor, that is how you move your stop loss. The more price move into profit in your favor, then move your stop loss gradually as price goes into profit in your favor. That is how to take trades that are having risk reward ratio of more than 1:3, of about 1:5, of about 1:10, and so on. This is how to take trades that have 1:10 and so on. That is because as market price is going into profit in your favor, you are moving your stop loss gradually till you achieve many rewards, till you achieve many rewards. The more price is going into your favor in profit, you are moving your stop loss into profit around your trade. So that is how to achieve a bigger reward. Okay, a bigger reward. So you can see these are two ways of taking profits. It is either you are a trader who only wants to take profit on 1:3, or you are a trader who wants to take profit on 1:3 or more. Okay, or more. Now, if you want to know how to take profit on 1:3 or more, it is the only method you can use is by moving your stop loss manually on your own whenever market price goes into profit in your favor. Now, if you don't want to be doing all these things manually on your own by moving the stop loss on your own, remember watching the module 9 video. In module 9 video, I recommended an automated forex calculator. Now, this automated forex calculator is going to help you move your stop loss in profit automatically. Whenever, if for example, market price happens to move 20 pips in your favor, then the calculator can help you move stop loss into profit 5 pips into profit or 10 pips into profit. So let's say, for example, market price goes into 48 pips profit. 48 pips profit. Then the forex calculator can help you set your stop loss by moving your stop loss at least half of what the 48 is. Okay, so that is going to be around 24 pips. That is 24 pips has been secured out of the 48 pips here. Now, the more you go into profits, the more the automated calculator is going to help you move your stop loss automatically on its own without doing anything. It means that you don't have to continue doing it manually on your own. By doing it manually on your own, it means that you must be present on the chart to be able to know how to be able to do it on your own. You must be present. But the automated forex calculator can help you do it automatically even if you are not on your phone or on your laptop, even if you are not available at the time when market price went into profit. Because as a trader, it is not every time you are going to be online to take your profit and so on. Sometimes market might have went into profit without you knowing. Sometimes you come back into the market to check your chart and discover that market went into profit, but you were not available to take your profit manually because you were offline. But this automated forex calculator is going to help you take profit automatically, even if you are offline as at the time of the analysis. Okay, as at the time of the trading, when the trade is playing out. Okay, so the forex calculator, the automated forex calculator is $100 for lifetime. Is $100 for lifetime. Now, this forex calculator is also going to automatically calculate the risk you should be taking, the amount of risk you are willing to risk automatically on any single pair, on whatever pair it is, whether it is currency pair, whether it's a crypto pair, whether it's NASDAQ, whether it's any pair at all, any pair at all. It is going to help you accurately. It is going to help you accurately. It is going to help you to accurately do what? It is going to help you to accurately set your risk, whether it's in dollars, whatever amount you want to risk. It is going to help you set the risk you want to risk. Okay, now, but those of you who are using manual forex calculator, that is those of you who are using the free forex calculator, sometimes on Bitcoin, you might notice that you risk so amount, and whatever amount you risk after calculating your risk on the forex calculator app, then if you risk, for example, let's say for example, the forex calculator app told you to risk, let's say $10. You risk $10 on the trade. Now, after you enter the trade, if you hit stop loss on the trade, you might notice that you might hit stop instead of you to lose at least $10, you might be losing $20 on the trade. That is because sometimes the free forex calculator is not accurate. Sometimes the free forex calculator is not accurate. That is why you need to pay for the manual forex calculator. That is why you need to pay for the manual forex calculator. So the manual forex calculator doesn't make any mistake on calculating the risk you want to take. So in some pairs, the manual forex calculator only calculates accurately on major currency pairs. On major currency pairs like GBP USD, all these pairs like GBP USD, Euro USD, Euro USD, Euro JPY, NZD USD, AUD USD. These are the pairs the manual forex calculator knows how to calculate accurately. But when it comes to pairs like Bitcoin, or when it comes to pairs like XAU, JPY, when it comes to pairs like XAU, GBP, when it comes to pairs like XAU, AUD, when it comes to peers like Nasdaq, when it comes to peers like UK 100, when it comes to peers like US 30, and so on and so forth, when it comes to all these peers I'm listing here, when it comes to peers like USD MXN, now sometimes the Forex calculator is going to calculate wrongly on the risk you need to take. So you can see this is the disadvantage of the free Forex calculator. When you use the free Forex calculator, sometimes you should notice that after the calculator gives you what amount you should be risking, when price hits your stop loss, the amount the Forex calculator, the free Forex calculator gave you that you are going to lose is not what you ended up losing at the end of the day. That is because the free Forex calculator miscalculated whatever amount you are risking. So it is advisable for you to use the free Forex calculator only on this type of currency pairs, only on this type of currency pairs. Okay. Now, if you want to be taking trades on this type of pair, you shouldn't be using the free Forex calculator to calculate it. It means that you need the automated paid Forex manager to help you accurately calculate the amount you are going to be risking on this type of pairs. Okay, that is the advice I can just give you. I'm also using the automated Forex calculator. I'm also using the automated Forex manager, and I bought it $99. I bought it for $99. So $99 is also the same as $100. So for $99, you can have it for a lifetime. It is a lifetime. It is not my own, all right? You can buy it from MQL5. You can buy it from MQL5 website. You can buy it from MQL5 website. Remember, the link of this automated Forex calculator is on module 9. Check module 9 to be able to see the automated Forex calculator. It is on module 9. If you are taking Forex trading seriously as your business, it is a business you want to be doing for a very long time, then I recommend you to purchase the automated Forex calculator. It is going to help you ease your trades. It is going to help you a lot in easing your risk management methods. It is going to help you a lot in understanding and helping you to perfect your risk management situations. Okay, it means that the only thing you are going to be worrying about, your only worry is going to be after purchasing the automated Forex calculator. It means that your only worry is going to be what is only going to be doing analysis. Doing analysis can only be done by you. You are the one who must do the analysis by yourself. But when it comes to the risk management aspect, leave the risk management aspect to the Forex calculator. So the Forex calculator is going to help you on the side of risk management. However, the analysis is going to be done by yourself manually. So that is it on this, guys. If you have any question, based on take profit and so on, feel free to ask me a question on the group. But I believe this video is explanatory enough for anyone to understand what take profit is and how to take profit using these two methods. Okay, now this is Mr. Ibrahim, the trader of Gova Trading Academy. If you have any question, like I've said, you can ask me your questions in the group. Okay, so that is it, guys. Have a nice day.